Fast am I. Good evening and welcome to the Manx Radio Folk Show with me, John Barker, playing you the best in folk and roots music from the Isle of Man and from all around the world. Well, today, April the 30th, is Yvolden, the last day of April. And tomorrow, the 1st of May, is Lervolden. So in celebration of that, here's a Manx tune, Ben Rain Yvolden, from an old recording which Culture Vannin have just re-released. I'll tell you more about that after the tune. So that was indeed Ben Rain Yvolden, a progressive dance for sets of four couples dancing long ways formation collected by Mona Douglas. This 1986 recording was intended as a companion to the dance instruction booklet of the same name, which was, pardon my pronunciation, Rinkagin Vannin, and that was first published in 1983. Over 40 years after its first edition, the resource remains the essential instruction manual for Manx dance, and it contains many of the popular dances still enjoyed by all ages. The music was first recorded in 1986 by the one and only John Caneen, and Culture Vannin have now released it on Bandcamp, where you can get it for free. On that particular track, you've got John Corlett and Byron, Peter Cubley on low D and high D whistle, and Sharon Corlett on flute and whistle. More Manx music later on in the show, but of course May Day and the last day of April are indeed celebrated across many different cultures. There's a remarkable album by the singer Lisa Knapp, which was released in 2017, called Till April is Dead, A Garland of May. And I'm going to play a couple of tracks from this album too. This is the title track, Till April is Dead, and I think this is absolutely wonderful.
Till April is dead, change not a thread. No change a cloud till May is out. If you change in June, it'll be too soon. Hasta mayo, no te quites el sayo. Till April is dead,
Gosling's
change
dead
not a
and
thread.
gone. You're the fool for thinking on.
No change a cloud till May is out.
Tuck babes in May.
If you change
Tuck
in
them
June,
away.
it'll be too soon.
Wash blankets in May. You'll soon be under clay.
Till April is
May
dead,
Gosling's
change
dead
not a
and gone.
thread.
Oh, you're the fool for thinking
Should
on.
been
No
change a cloud till May is out.
Tuck
Wash your
babes
face in the
May.
May dew. If you
We'll
change
tuck
in
them
June,
away
it'll
and
be
we'll bring
too
you good
soon.
luck.
Jolly rumble for we were
side. He'll soon be undeclared. Till April is dead, he changed dead and gone. Oh, you're a fool for thinking should have been drowned. Change a cloud till May is out. Wash your face in the May dew. If you touch them away, it will be too soon. Luck.
Petite pluie de mai, tout le monde est gai. Qui laisse sa femme au mois de mai, la peut bien laisser toute l'année.
一直是包hình的标志。
More from Lisa Knapp later in the show. She quotes from the Padstow May song in that, the Hallantoe part. And I was lucky enough to see Lisa Knapp perform solo in a pub in South London probably about 10 years ago, where she only had her voice and simple violin accompaniment, and she was captivating then as well. One more May song for the moment, the Swinton May song by the Watersons.
All in this pleasant evening together come as we, for the summer spring's so fresh and green and gay. We'll tell you of a blossom and a bud on every tree, drawing near to the merry month of May. Rise up, the master of this household, in your chain of gold, for the summer spring's so fresh and green and gay. We hope you're not offended with your house we'll make so bold, drawing near to the merry month of May. Rise up, the mistress of this house, with gold all on your breast, for the summer spring's so fresh and green and gay. And if your body is asleep, we hope your soul's at rest, drawing near to the merry month of May. Rise up, the children of this house, all in your rich attire, for the summer spring's so fresh and green and gay. And every arrow on your head shines like a silver wire, drawing near to the merry month of May. God bless this house and harbour, your riches and your store, for the summer spring's so fresh and green and gay. We hope that the Lord will prosper you both now and evermore, drawing near to the merry month of May. So now we're going to leave you in peace and plenty here, for the summer spring's so fresh and green and gay. We will not sing you May again until another year, for to drive you these cold winter nights away.
Now in Laxey, we're celebrating the first Sunday in May with a fantastic lineup of music. Not only is it the Brass Band Festival during the afternoon and the Tread Session in the Sailing Club at lunchtime, but we have the quite remarkable Dan Walsh playing in the Institute in the evening. You can get tickets on www.etickets.im/ET. They're only £15. Dan is the UK's leading 5-string banjo player, but he's also a great guitarist, great singer. We had great fun last year when he played. Everyone was so knocked out by him. Very lovely chap as well. So do try to get to Laxey on Sunday for all that fantastic music. Dan released an album in 2019 called Trio. It features Dan along with the great fiddle player Kieran Algar and the mandolin player Nick Zabadi. From the album, this is When I'm Back Around.
takes me from place to place, forever heading up or down to a city or a town. Wish the journey was a thing in space, but when I'm back around, it could give me inspiration if there's time to take it in. So much information from the places I've been, but when I've got to get somewhere, my thoughts go nowhere. Been away for 30 days, spend it driving to somewhere instead of taking in what's there. I don't get to hear what people say, sitting in the driver's chair. It can give me inspiration if there's time to take it in. So much information from the places I've been, but when I've got to get somewhere, my thoughts go nowhere. Never thought I'd miss the train, haul a suitcase up the stairs. At least I had the railcar fares. Hearing people loudly complain, but thinking time was spare. It could give me inspiration if there's time to take it in. So much information from the places I've been, but when I've got to get somewhere, my thoughts go nowhere. But when I've got to get somewhere, my thoughts go nowhere.
followed Dan Walsh with Granny's Attic playing The Rakes of Kirkby and Will Grimden's Number 2 from their album The Brickfields. They are a trio that's gone from strength to strength over the last 5 years. Cohen Braithwaite Kilcoyne on melodeon, Anglo-concertina and vocals, George Sampson on guitar and vocals, and Lewis Wood on violin and vocals. They're well worth seeing. But going back to Dan Walsh, a couple of years ago he released an album with another regular visitor to Laxey, our friend Brooks Williams. The album was called Fortune by Design, and this track is called Just Listen.
My friend had a hard week, or maybe a hard year. She wouldn't talk on the phone, so we sat down for a beer. She's not the type to say much, so I was in for a shock. Mostly I drank beer, cause mostly she had to talk about a job, and a boss, and a mind, and a life. All the way her back aches when she wakes up at night. The state of her country and the state of her knees, and she calls for another round. That's my body saying, please just listen. I need you to hear. Just listen till the river runs clear. Tomorrow I feel better, but tonight I have to say, just listen and take it away. A soldier home from the war, hardly matters which one. His wife runs up to hold him, she's missed him for so long, and she feels his body stiffen, like he's still stuck in some place. And the strangest thing happened, he's got nothing to say to his wife about his life, or his time, or his men. Till the night she awakens, he's sitting up in bed, talking to the wall like he's got some disease. And she puts her arms around him, he says, baby, please just listen. I need you to hear. Just listen till the river runs clear. Tomorrow I feel better, but tonight I have to say, just listen and take it away. Take it away, take it away. Just listen and take it away. Take it away, take it away. Just listen and take it away. Been to church since I was 17, but I'll talk the ear off anyone about what it all means. There are nights I am afraid, and I wish that I believed, and I'd get down on my knees and I'd say, please just listen. I need you to hear. Just listen till the river runs clear. Tomorrow I feel better, but tonight I have to say, just listen and take it away. Take it away, take it away. Just listen and take it away. Take it away, take it away. Just listen and take it away. Just listen, just listen. Oh, just listen. Oh, just
Well, I followed Brooks Williams and Dan Walsh with the fascinating Scottish small pipe player Brisha Campbell. That's from her album Carry Them With Us, and it was Banish the Giant of Doubt and Despair, which is always a good thing, I'd say. Going back to the May songs now, this is The Queen of May by Jack Rutter from his Covers EP.
When the winter is past and the summer is here, and the meadows are pleasant and gay, as the lark in the morning so sweetly does sing, and the small birds that on every spray. Young Johnny the ploughman, he's out in the fields, where he cheerfully sings at his plough, while the blackbird and thrush sing on every green tree, and the dairymaid's milking her cow, and the dairymaid's milking her cow. Johnny roamed through these fields for to take in the air, and the flowers were blooming and gay. There he heard a young damsel so sweetly did sing, and her cheeks like the blossoms in May. So he asked, bonny maiden, why do you come here in the meadows this morning so soon? And the fair maid replied, for to gather some May, for the trees they are all in full bloom, for the trees they are all in full bloom. Then he asked his true lover, shall I roam with you through the pastures to gather some hay? Then the damsel replied, oh sweet Johnny, my dear, for one moment just here let us stay. Then he took his true love by the lily white hand, and on the green mossy banks they sat down, and he plucked her a kiss on her sweet ruby lips, and the small birds were singing around, and the small birds were singing around. Then when they rose from the green mossy banks, through the pastures to wander away, Johnny whispered, wait here by the side of the stream, and he plucked a handful of bay. Then so early next morning to the church they both went, that the world might have nothing to say. And as the bells they did ring and the bridesmaids did sing, and we crowned her the Queen of the May, and we crowned her the Queen of the May.
That was Jack Rutter. I'm looking forward to seeing him at Saltburn Folk Festival in early August. I've just bought myself some tickets for this festival in the town where I was born, which will be nice. The line-up's great, actually. There's Chris Drever, Jack Rutter, Will Pound and Jen Butterworth, and lots of other artists have played on this show too. One name on there is Seb Stone, who I've never seen before. He's just released his debut album of traditional songs. He's a singer, whistle player and uilleann pipe player from the Peak District. The album is on Bandcamp, it's called Young Tamlin's Away, and this is, appropriately, The Whitby Lad.
Come all you bold and rambling young boys, and a warning take by me, for I'd have you quit night walking and shun bad company. For it's son, oh son, what have you done? You're bound for Botany Bay. I was born and bred in Whitby town and raised most honestly, till I became a roving blade which proved me destiny. Well, it's son, oh son, what have you done? You're bound for Botany Bay. Well, I broke into some lady's house about the hour 3, and 2 peelers stood behind the door. They soon had a hold on me. Well, it's son, oh son, what have you done? You're bound for Botany Bay. It was at the quarter sessions that the judge to me did say, well, the jury's found you guilty, you are bound for Botany Bay. Well, it's son, oh son, what have you done? You're bound for Botany Bay. Well, I'd seen my aged father there a-trembling at the bar. Likewise me dear old mother a-tearing her white hair. Well, it's son, oh son, what have you done? You're bound for Botany Bay. It was on the 28th of June from England we made way, and it's as we come down the Humber we heard them sailors say, well, it's boys, oh boys, there are no joys out there in Botany Bay. Oh, there is a lass in Whitby town and a girl that I long for well, and it's if I had my liberty, along with her I'd dwell. Well, it's boys, oh boys, there are no joys out there in Botany Bay.
The Whitby Lad by Seb Stone. Fantastic singing on that. Let's go back to another May song, actually from a resident of the Yorkshire coast as well, Martin Carthy from Robin Hood's Bay. This is May's song from his album with Dave Swarbrick, Because It's There, from 1979.
Down like the flower, he makes no delay, he is it a day and he's vanished all in an hour. And when you are dead and you're in your grave, you're covered in the cold, cold clay. The worms, they will eat
Here's something very interesting that I found. A new album by someone called David Murphy called Cuiva Glyn, Explorations in Irish Music for Pedal Steel Guitar. And this is Eleanor Plunkett. That's a very beautiful thing, I'm sure you'll agree. Eleanor Plunkett by David Murphy from his album Cuiva Glyn, Explorations in Irish Music for Pedal Steel Guitar, just released. Going to play you one more thing featuring Dan Walsh, who of course is playing at the Institute on Sunday evening. He's a member of the ridiculously virtuosic band Urban Folk Quartet, I've played you quite a few tracks from their new album True Story, and this one is Coal Mining Man.
Daylight or dark, in rain or shine, it don't much matter down in the mine, where the tunnel's deep, Lord, the air is thin. That's the way of life for the mining man. His lungs are weak, his back is gone. His 60 years are plainly shown. Spent half his life down in the ground. A cold steel hammer rings a mournful sound. I'll tell you, son, he said to me, there's just two things I pray to see, and that's the day my Savior calls me home, and to see my son stop mining coal. Much matter down in the mine, where the tunnel's deep, Lord, the air is thin. That's the way of life for the mining Father dear, I tell you true, there's nothing else for me to do but to make my living underneath this land and live and die. Daylight or dark, in rain or shine, it don't much matter tunnels deep, Lord, the air is thin. That's the way of life. I'll make my living underneath this land, and I like you, coal mining.
So I promised you another track by Lisa Knapp from her album Till April Is Dead, A Garland of May. And this is the pleasant month of May.
'Twas in a pleasant month month of May, in the springtime of the year. And down by yonder meadow there runs a river clear. See how the little fishes, how they do sport and play. 'Cause there's many a lad and many a lass to go there making hay. Then in comes that scythe man, the meadow to mow down, with his old leathered bottle and the ale that runs so brown. There's many a stout and labouring man goes there his skill to try. He works, he mows, and he sweats, and he blows, and the grass cuts very dry. Then in come both Tom and Dick with their pitchforks and their rakes, and likewise black-eyed Susan the hay all for to make. Ooh, there's a sweet, sweet, sweet and a jog, jog, jog. How the harmless birds do sing from the morning to the evening as we were haymaking. It was just at one evening as the sun was going down, we saw the jolly piper come rolling through the town. There he pulled out his tabor and pipes, and he made the valleys ring. So we all put down our rakes and our forks, and we left off haymaking. We call it for our dance, and we tripped it. Hello! We dance all around the haycocks to the rising of the sun. When the sun did shine such a when the sun did shine such a when the sun did shine such a glorious light. When the sun did shine such a glorious light, and the harmless birds did sing. Each land he took his lass in hand and went back to his haymaking.
Brilliantly inventive stuff there by Lisa Knapp. I do love the way her and her partner Jerry Diver take the tradition and do something completely new with it. Music happening around the island this week. Well, of course, there'll be the trad session on Wednesday evening in O'Donnell's in Douglas. There'll be the folk club on Thursday night in Ramsey at the Buffs Club. Trad session at the Mitre on Friday night. And as I said, Laxey is the place to be on Sunday, where we've got the Brass Band Festival, the trad session in the sailing club at lunchtime, and the fantastic Dan Walsh at the Institute in the evening. It's the place to be. Don't forget you can email folkshow@maxradio.com if you've got any ideas of what you'd like me to play or to tell me about music that's happening around the island. I've got time for one more track, and this time it's Slip Jigs from popular Manx tunes by Thomas Callister and David Kilgallen. I'm particularly playing this because the last of the 3 tunes is Morale Bolden, which I think means May Day morning. I'll be back next week to play you more folk and roots music from the Isle of Man and from all around the world. I'll see you then.